As I picked up my deck, we have the new moon card on the bottom of the deck. So let's see. Divine Spirit, Angels, Guides. What does the collective need to know? What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? We have the fixed moon coming out first. Hold your vision. Feels like you have been working really hard towards something and it hasn't quite panned out yet. You've been working like day and night. You've been really dedicated to it. You've been pouring a lot of energy into this. And it's like you're just waiting for the start. Again, you're waiting for the starting point. It's just like it just hasn't fully gone yet. And it's like it feels like you're kind of doubting yourself in this moment. You're kind of doubting, is this going to work? Is this for me? I don't really know. So let's get a little bit deeper into this energy. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Empress. It feels like you are blocking your own flow. It feels like every time that you get a wave of inspiration and you start leaning into your potential, that there's something in your mindset that just keeps like knocks you down. There's something that just like knocks you down and knocks you like out of your divine feminine flow. And then you start to get frustrated with it. And it's almost like this is the pattern of self-sabotage, that you start to move up the mountain and then something like hits you and you fall back down. It's like you almost get off the ground, but then you don't go back. It's like if it's really feeling like there's like this unconscious pattern that you've had probably since childhood, that like once you start to like gain confidence and you started to lean into your potential, somebody would like knock you down. They would knock you down and be like, oh no, you need to stay down here with us so we can handle you. And like that's what you're repeating right now, and it feels like you really need to heal this. Seven of Wands. The Fool, the Hermit. Yeah, you really need to heal this. You need to allow yourself to move through this process and truly dive deeply into yourself. Dive deeply into yourself, because that's where you're going to find this new beginning. You're going to find that just complete and utter faith in yourself to make this work. And it's all because it's just like you finally just stopped asking for permission. It feels like you've been, that's really the energy that I'm getting right now, is like it feels like you've been just like waiting for permission, because it's like you've been going so far, you've been doing so much, going so deeply, and then it's like you express that and then you get knocked down. You express that, you get knocked down. Let's get a little bit deeper into this. Life map, the Mystic, Ace of Trees. Like this is your divine purpose. This is like in your soul blueprint to move through this, to do these things. And you are like you are the mystic here. Like you are very multi-passionate. You have so many different things going for you, and it's like you sprout new opportunities all the time. I'm hearing manifesting generator, so that could be really significant for you. You could be a manifesting generator, and it's just like, and this is incredibly powerful, and having this in you is very intimidating to other people. It's very intimidating to other people. And what do? They knock you down so then you don't see your own power here. Yeah, 9 of Embers and the 6 of Trees. But you need to break through this. You need to break through this unconscious belief and really see your own power. Break through this, set the boundaries that you need to set to keep yourself aligned, because when you are aligned, you are so incredibly powerful, and you create everything with so much ease. And when you just allow yourself to just release control and go after the things that you want, it's like you are completely and utterly unstoppable. You're completely and utterly unstoppable. It's wild. Yeah, and we have the 8 of Birds, like, but you just get stuck. You get stuck in this old pattern, this old belief of, well, I just gotta knock myself down. I gotta be realistic. And it's like, you gotta stop doing that to yourself. You gotta stop doing it to yourself, because just because nobody's doing it to you anymore, or maybe there are people in your 3D that are treating you like this, but you gotta stop doing it to yourself first and foremost. You gotta stop doing it to yourself. Just truly know that when you believe in you, when you believe in what you're doing, when you believe in your message, when you believe in your mission, that it will work out. That it will work out. And one of the ways that you are going to allow yourself to truly step into this and to truly heal this is, we have the last quarter moon in Libra card. Make time for self-love. And like true self-love, like being present in the moment. Just truly being so like loving yourself as if you would want a lover to do. Loving yourself in that way. And it feels like you neglect that for quite some time. It's like you really put yourself last. You really put yourself last. You put everything else in front of you, and you really need to start putting yourself first and truly cherishing yourself. Cherish your own energy. Nine of Pearls reversed. Four of Pearls. 10 of Wands reversed. And it feels like you think that, like, if you do this, that you are just it's giving that you're like self-obsessed. And it's like, because that's what people have told you in the past, like if you take care of yourself in that way, like you are just so self-centered. But in reality, like, you are limitless. In reality, you are limitless when you allow yourself to truly like indulge in self-love. And you need to allow yourself to truly do this, because that is the key. That is the key to making your vision come to life. That is the key to moving past this wound. Yeah, to move past this tension with the Five of Wands. And then we have the Hierophant coming out to transcend, to move through this with grace and elegance and learn all of the spiritual lessons and be that conduit for change within yourself and with others. With your mission is allowing yourself to be limitless. And when you, the way that you become limitless is believing in yourself, is making time for yourself, being devoted to yourself, loving yourself. That doesn't make you selfish. That doesn't make you self-centered. That makes you your number one priority. And if you aren't your number one priority, you aren't going to be anybody else's number one priority. And if you aren't your number one priority and you aren't practicing what you preach, nobody else is going to follow you. That feels really, really significant to say. We have the Blueprint. You are creating something that the world has never seen before. So yeah, with the Five of Swords here, there's definitely going to be conflict here, obviously, because it's something that people like don't recognize. 555 is really significant because we got Five of Wands, Hierophant, and the Five of Swords here. Like, when you create something that's never been done before, of course there's going to be resistance. Of course there's going to be resistance, because if you were doing something that everybody else had done, it would be like, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because it's been tried and true. People have such hard times with new concepts. Because they're like, well, why, if I've never heard of this before, like, how had anybody mastered this before? The Eight of Pearls. Like, if I had never heard of this before, as if they're the only person on this planet who has a brain. Like, people are so self-centered. People are so stuck up. People are so stuck in their ways. And of course, that's going to create conflict, especially when you're challenging them. You are going through a long process with the Knight of Pearls here. This is going to be a long process. You are taking the long road here. It's very purposeful. It's very, very, you need to show up consistently every single day for yourself, for this project, for your vision. Show up. Move through this energy. You need to push past this plateau of taking care of yourself in this way and pouring into yourself and into your mission and into your vision in the best way possible is wrong. It is the right thing that you need to do. You are on the right track. You just need to put 100% into yourself, your vision, and your purpose right now. Stop wasting it on outside sources is what I'm hearing. Any final pearls of wisdom, please, Spirit? Okay, so we have 2 cards coming up. We have the Deep Mysteries card and the Incarnation card. We'll read Deep Mysteries first. Trust that even if you don't understand the reasons for this challenge, believe that it is guiding you towards divine growth and evolution. So shall it be. Like, incredible. And then Incarnation. Through the power of intention and ritual, we can call upon the divine spirit to guide and empower us. So this is just like complete confirmation that you need to be very intentional with what it is that you're doing and understand that every challenge along the way, everything that's coming up for you is for your highest good, and you need to conquer it. You need to conquer it. You need to push through this. You need to allow yourself to succeed. You are blocking yourself from your own success, and you need to allow yourself to succeed. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of success. Say it with me. I am worthy of success. Amazing. Whew. If this message resonated with you, please do let me know in the comments. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my links are below. If you'd like to learn more about somatic healing, you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok. Follow me on TikTok for shorter readings. If you'd like to dive into your own personal somatic healing journey, you can start with my Open Hip Blueprint or my Unlock the Jaw course. Or you can book a nervous system reset to try it live and to reset your nervous system to bring calm back into your body. If you'd like to learn more about my one-on-one coaching or trauma release sessions, you can book a discovery call below or send me a DM. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next message.